Hello viewers, I'm Alex Sorhaindo. I'll be reading an extract of my story from the book Home Again, Stories of Migration and Return. This is my perception of leaving Dominica and going to England. My father gave me his blessing, but he and my mother were a bit apprehensive. I was the first one in the family going to England. I had never traveled away from my parents, and I knew no Dominicans in the area where I was going, Radford, in the north of England, where my fiancé was. I was also apprehensive about my fiancé. Will we have the same love for each other? Will he have changed? He didn't tell me much about his life in England, but he seemed comfortable there, and I figured I'd be as well. I guess I was a bit naive. I just got up to get married, and soon I would be back in Dominica. I had no thoughts about how long I would be up there. At that time, a lot of people were going to England. We used to go down to the bayfront to see everyone leaving, everyone crying, husbands, wives, boyfriends, parents. It was such a scene when the boat came. Some didn't know what they were going to, some just with one suitcase and very little cash. There were always lots of tears every time people left. Two of my friends were going up at the same time, one to go on holiday, one like me to get married. We went on the French boat, the Colombie. We shared a cabin and had a very enjoyable experience. I wasn't one to get seasick. It was like a holiday at sea. I didn't think of what I was going to face in England. The boat docked in Southampton. It was the 1st of April 1957, and I never lived that down because when I started working, all my English friends said, "Oh my goodness, you must have been an April fool to leave the sun and come to this country." When we stepped out on deck, the air was cold, and when we spoke, we saw this vapor thing coming out of our mouths. That was strange to us. And then we looked up to the sky, and what seemed to be the sun was just a little thing in the sky. In fact, one of the guys on the boat shouted out, "Mon Dieu, the sun's smaller than ours, eh?" And we all started to laugh. Our first glimpse of misty, grey, dull, wet, cold England, and we thought, "Oh my goodness, is that we had come to?" My fiancé and I had to have special license to get married because I hadn't been in the country long enough. So I had to rush up north to Bradford, and I met what I must say that when I got off the train and looked out, I saw this great, I couldn't describe the buildings. I thought, "Oh my goodness." And I think I would have stayed on that train and gone right back. But I saw my husband to be at the barrier, and that changed my mind. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy the festival. Bye bye.